Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Tuscan Trade Terror for Europa Universalis IV. So we crashed and didn't have autosave on, and so we're back to that point right around the spot where I had combined the boats. And I'm going to keep playing because I really like this campaign. I remember we split these boats up among the lower percentage of control nodes, like the Ivory Coast. Let's go do that. Basically, my plan is, and okay, so I apologize that I forgot. I just completely forgot, again, that you can just change religion willy-nilly. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I'm just so used to the old way of it being, where you have to actually have rebels enforce demands. That's like that being the only way to do it. That every time I think about changing religion, it just doesn't even come to mind. So yeah, we're gonna do it that way instead. I'm thinking what we do is we go ahead and we let this one finish, because I do want to become a republic again. Specifically, I actually want to become a merchant republic, not a noble republic. But let's get to the noble republic first. And then we'll just use the religious button. We'll spend a few admin points to flip from one to the other. There's no reason at this point to keep our stability really, really low. And in fact, we know that it's going to be even harder if we are the wrong religion. So let's see. Do we want to do it now? Yeah, probably do it now. It's just an unfortunate side effect of that event, the -6 stability event. So yeah, we're going to buy our way back up. We're making how many admin points a month? 10? Okay, it's perfectly fine then to go back up to 0. And then we need to have about 100 points to flip religion, I think. So let's hope that this doesn't take too much longer. There's 70% or so, 7 more months. The Hansa's joined a coalition. We're going to ignore the military access requests. We've got like this huge army that I've just been not using. 787,000 troops. 800 boats. Oh no, the Hansa have embargoed us. What shall we do? The Spanish nationalists, I think that we should probably go ahead and handle some of these things. Some more revolutionary regiments, that's fine. Do we have a leader? We do. Autonomous suppression, go take care of some stuff. I'll just have to pay close attention, make sure that these autonomous suppressors don't get it in their head to go after the revolutionaries. And if they do, I'll just redirect them. Like so. Doing Patriots. I think we'll do the same thing here. We're going to go with the 20 stacks most often these days. We've converted. Oh, and that reminds me, for conversions, let's cancel the conversion of Bern because it's Protestant. And let's convert anything, the shortest time frame things that are not part of our religious group. Because when we flip back to Reformed, we're going to have a huge, I think, unless I'm just crazy, I think we're going to get that bonus again. Going to make it really easy to convert heretic sects of our faith. So we're going to want to just try to get the Muslims and the Confucians and Buddhists and all that stuff, the Hindus converted. And then the rest of them we can just probably pop out in a month or two. Be sick. Okay, the rebels are at 80%, 5 months. We've cored something, good, that's fine. And you know what? I'm actually going to want these guys to start converting other stuff right away, but nah. So in our alternative history thing, where we, died, well, not died, but the game crashed. Unfortunately, we lost that siege because it did not combine quickly enough. Is there another leader elsewhere who's doing nothing? We're at 5 out of 4 right now because we don't have control of our capital. You're fine. You're... okay, let's teleport you around down there. We're going to get back to conquest as soon as we straighten this thing out. Shouldn't take too much longer. And got to be at least one more leader somewhere. Select army. We're in hostile territory technically, so we can't move. That is it's a big army. Granted, it's just 1-1 leaders, but man, that's big. We just throw two. Yeah, let's just throw that at it. I don't think we have to have a leader. We're gonna have to negotiate with some of these guys, but I'm gonna try to avoid having to go down to negative 100 prestige. Aw. Right as we're about to get there. Look at the size of that stack, though, man. We have cannons. Yeah, sure, we totally want claims. And they just took it, so why don't we, assault it. How does the revolt risk map mode look? Could be worse. Could be worse, honestly. It really could. Help alleviate the situation? I think not. Suez Canal is just going to get delayed. It's just going to have to happen. But yeah, this late in the game, we definitely need 2 stacks. Come on, are you guys about to do this? Let's go. Approximately 1 month. Now, again, if you watched the last 2 videos, you saw that after revolutionaries overthrew the government, and then we overthrew the government again, they wanted to flip us back to reformed, and there was a better leader. But yeah. Okay, so the rebels have won. Traitorous Italian revolutionaries have forced us to submit. The type of government changes to noble republic, and we gain actually a little bit well, this is the... Okay, so we were reformed. Reformed was giving us a bonus tolerance of heathens. Now our government type is giving us tolerance of heretics +1, tolerance of heathens +1. We compare that to the monarchy, which I think if we... Can we like see someone else who's a monarch again? I should have looked at this before. You guys are a kingdom, despotic monarchy, right? So like... We were this one, I think, actually. National revolt risk -1, unjustified demands -10. You compare that to tolerance of heretics and tolerance of heathens. You know, the national revolt risk -1 is -1 to everything. Tolerance of heretics and heathens is kind of the same, except you don't get it for current, like, correct religion countries, provinces. But then also, tolerance gives you religious unity if you have over 2 and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're 156. Horror, it says. Now, let's just go ahead. Just press the button. Just convert to reformed. And yes, we do get religious zeal. Oh, and it doesn't even take admin points. It's just prestige. Really? I could have sworn that it was admin points. Okay, so we're just going to switch right back to reformed. And pass the Declaration of Indulgence Act. We want to tolerate heretics. That'll give us more religious unity. I think so. It can cause us to have quite a bit of extra... Yeah, we'll just go to +2. Like, the religions flipping happens if you have over 3. We'll take the tolerance of heretics, and then we'll pass the conventicle, taking our tolerance to 2. I don't think we'll see too many provinces just flipping for fun. That's the abolition of slavery. Plutocratic administration. But why would you do this? Stability of at least 1, then you click this, lose 2 stability. Versus just going here and switching? How on earth would that ever make sense to do it that way? Lose 2 stability worth roughly, say, 250 admin points, or click this button for 100. I don't get it. Anyway, we are a republic again. We have very little income right now because we're reinforcing and we're over the force limit. We just got control of our capital though, so we won't be over the force limit next month. And we're still going to have quite a bit of revolt risk for a second. If you look at the revolt map mode, things are actually looking pretty stable. You know, fanatic, focus on stability. Look at that, it didn't even turn off. That's funny. We've lost Defender of the Faith because we lost our religion temporarily. I think we'll pay for it again. Just so we have the extra missionary. And now look at this conversion speed on all the Catholic provinces. So yeah, now we're going to blast through those for the next few months. These are our vassals, so we will accept. Year 3-4. Let's see. And I think, don't we have like a negative modifier somewhere? The aspiration of liberty. Yeah. No, it's just local revolt risk +2 everywhere. Expires in 1758, so 7 more years. Or I think if we get to +1 stability, we can make it go away. Unfortunately, our lack of Republican tradition raises the cost of stability quite high. We might take it anyway, though, just to get rid of this stupid thing. Portugal is pissed off. That's totally fine. Now these Italian revolutionaries that have just sprung up yet again, similar to last time, what do they want? A 1, 2, 3. It's funny. Clearly, we're not going to let them succeed this time. Okay. Now most of our revolt risk is gone. We're seeing event-based spawning now, which I just have to get to +1 stability and that'll go away. And then, like here, we got 8.98%, mostly due to nationalism. And we could spend some military points. We're ahead of time on military tech, so let's go into the harsh treatment page and go ahead and spend some military points. And I think we're almost through this mess. And I think they're actually getting through it kind of better than before. I mean, we get to be a republic, we get to convert stuff even faster, 15.6% per month. And the government type change. You know, the reason I want to be a merchant republic is for the 4-year election cycle. And because you get global trade power +10, and the extra merchant is 5 more naval force limit. But more importantly, with a 4-year election cycle, we're going to be able to get a lot more monarchy points. I was looking it up on the wiki, and I used to think that the noble republic was the one that would have more points because you could keep your guys longer, and your republican tradition didn't corrode as fast, and so you could, you know, keep re-electing the same guy more frequently. But then I learned that there's a whole bunch of positive events that can happen around like 30 to 50 republican tradition that give you the choice of either losing 1 stability and picking up 20 Republican tradition, or something else. And anyway, that is always a good deal, because you just re-elect the same guy, you get like a a 466 or a 446 or whatever he would be, and then the bonus administrative points that you get over the 4-year election is pretty much no matter what going to be enough to afford to buy stability. So anyway, you end up generating like 3.2 points per monarch on average, depending on how long they live. And because it's a 4-year election, you can re-elect more often, which gives you the ability to bring up the average points quicker. Now, we don't necessarily have to do this one. I know that if you do Republican dictatorship, you don't get the plus 111 every 4 years, so we don't want to do that. The Constitutional Republic, trade efficiency and production efficiency. Oh, you know what's interesting? You can't actually switch to a merchant republic. No wonder you have to adopt the plutocratic. Okay, that makes sense then. On the other hand, yeah, those are the only two that have 4-year election cycles. Global trade power and then merchant steering towards inland, or production efficiency, trade efficiency. Well, the trade efficiency gives you trade power. So really the only difference is the merchant. This also increases your tax income. Constitutional Republic's probably better. Let's just switch to this one. I think it's going to be fine. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I think we're getting through this, and we can go back to attacking the other peoples on the map soon. So thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.